Can a Pani Puri wala have the same business strategies as KFC? Hey everyone, my name is Aishwarya Srijit, Senior Business Development Mentor to Mentorscraft. Today we'll be discussing 7 skills required by any business developer to develop a business. Firstly, let's talk about the most important skill when it comes to business development, that is communication skills. Think about even an email or even talking to a client. Where does everything start? It starts with communication. So if you can't communicate well, or if your client cannot respond back well to your communication, how do you ever get desired results? I could go on and talk about how communication skill is the most important, and it is pretty evident that it is a very important skill when it comes to business development. But what you need to remember is you need to communicate at your client's level. You could have the best diction, the best vocabulary, but if your client's not able to understand you, what's the point of all of this? The second skill I'll be discussing about is negotiation and persuasion skills. Clients are notorious for sticking to their ideas, not even realizing if they're good or bad. But you need to realize that as a business developer, you might have a better knowledge about what is good for their business. So without letting them know that they're right or wrong, you need to be able to convince them, to persuade them without being too pushy. The third point I'll be talking about is project management. As the name suggests, it's about managing a project. So when a client comes to you with a project, there's a certain process to dealing with it. So if you do not organize that process and you're not on top of it, you will not get desired results. So here you need to keep in mind that organization is also a very important part of business development. The fourth skill I'll be talking about is research and strategy. So think of it in this way. Can a Pani Puri wala have the same business strategies as KFC? No, right? So you as a business developer need to understand where and what the product is, what the service is, what the business organization is. So if you're not able to make these differences, how are you supposed to build strategies for a company? So connected to our fourth point is our fifth point, which is business intelligence. So basically, just knowing your organization or knowing your company and what their services are and strategizing for them does not work if you do not know the industry and the sector which the business is from, or even if you're not able to pick out their competitors, find out what their competitors lack, you can never make the company that you're working for special in any way. So, understanding all of these things is very important. Having a clear, in depth understanding of the industries that the organization is from, knowing their competitors, knowing their products and services and what they lack and what their gains are will be very beneficial. The sixth point I'll be discussing about is marketing skills, especially digital marketing, since we live in the digital era and anything sold to you at this point is through digital marketing. You need to realize that there's a bottle of air being sold to you and there's a market of people still buying it. So it's important for you to have a certain understanding of digital marketing and how to market towards your clients, have a clear idea of who your audience are. Doing marketing and having marketing skills is completely different. Think of yourself as the man behind the brief. You're the one creating the brief for your client's business. So you need to know what exactly the target audience wants and then cater to it. And finally, I'd like to talk about a skill that any person, be it business developer or not, that you should have: time and management skills. So I'd like to conclude by saying this. Nobody's actually born with these skills. Nobody's born a businessman. If there's somebody successful out there, they've actually invested a lot of time in themselves. So make sure that you invest some time in yourself and you believe in yourself. So that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys next time.